Welcome to another episode of the Japan Reach podcast. Embark on an exciting journey through the heart of Japan, its vibrant culture, fascinating traditions, and the stories that make it truly extraordinary. Our team has traveled far and wide across Japan, immersing ourselves in its rich culture and connecting with its incredible people. Now we're bringing those unforgettable experiences straight to you. From hidden gems to captivating guest stories, each episode dives into what makes Japan unique and inspiring.
Hello, I'm Molly, your humble host, and today I want to talk about Pokémon. The first time I saw anything related to Pokémon was when my older brother introduced me to the Pokémon anime, starring Ash Ketchum and his best friend Pikachu. I was amazed at the sheer variety of Pokémon and was in awe of how adorable some of them were. I kept coming back after that to watch the funny moments and see the Pokémon battles in action. My brother later introduced me to the video games, starting with Fire Red. Pokémon has since then become a big part of my life, and I still play it over a decade later. Over the years, I have watched the anime, collected Pokémon cards, and battled in games like Pokémon Omega Ruby and Pokémon Legends Arceus. But I hadn't thought of the history of the entire franchise until someone else brought it up. Where did the creation of Pokémon come from? Let's talk about it. The origin of Pokémon can be traced back to the childhood experiences and creative vision of Satoshi Tajiri, the franchise's creator. Tajiri, who was born in Japan in 1965, was fascinated by collecting insects and small creatures as a child. His love for nature and exploration later inspired the concept of Pokémon, where players could capture, train, and trade creatures in a virtual world. Having the ability to capture them and place them in small capsules called Pokeballs, the name Pokémon came from a combination of pocket and monsters. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, Tajiri founded Game Freak, originally a video game magazine, before transitioning into a game development company. He pitched his idea for a game based on collecting and battling creatures to Nintendo, which was intrigued by the concept. With support from Shigeru Miyamoto, the creator of Mario and Zelda, development began on the first Pokémon games. However, before that game was completed, Game Freak published Mindell Palace in 1989, Yoshi in 1991, Mario and Wario in 1993, and finally the first installment of Pokémon in 1996. It took 6 years of development before Pokémon Red and Green were released in Japan on February 27, 1996 for the Nintendo Game Boy. The games allowed players to travel through the fictional Kanto region, capturing and battling Pokémon while aiming to become the Pokémon champion. One of the game's unique features was the ability to trade Pokémon between two Game Boy devices using a link cable, promoting social interaction and making each player's experience unique. The games became a massive hit in Japan, leading to an expanded release in North America and other regions as Pokémon Red and Blue in 1998. The franchise grew quickly, leading to the creation of an anime series, a trading card game, merchandise, and movies, establishing Pokémon as a global phenomenon. From its humble beginnings as a Game Boy game inspired by childhood memories, Pokémon has grown into one of the most successful and beloved franchises in entertainment history. It has even expanded into some other games, namely Super Smash Bros., where you can find and battle with a small variety of Pokémon in an all-out brawl. Its origins highlight the power of creativity, nostalgia, and innovation, making it a lasting part of global pop culture.
So, there you have it. Now you know a little more about Pokémon. I hope you found this podcast enjoyable. For more stories about amazing Japan, please follow us here at Japan Reach. If you have a topic you would like us to cover, please drop a note in the comments. God bless and Jamata.